Hello, everyone. Apologies for the slight delay on this one. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 6. We are going to be doing some racing. We're into a cinematic camera. Sure, why not? Yeah, we're going to be doing some racing. We're going to be... I don't know what's going on. There's some cars shoving around in the background. Yeah, we're going to do some class racing. We're going to do some lucky dip stuff as well. And it should be good. It should be good fun. It should be exciting. Now, you are able to join this session before we do start. Spirit Fox, thank you very much indeed for the 10 gifted subs to the community. A big rollcast salute to you from me, from chat. There will be probably some roll cars going on in the races at some point. Now, if you wish to take part, you can do. Now, there aren't a crazy number of spaces. We've got largely filled a group, but there are some. So if you want to join, send a message to Chris, whose game tag is currently on the screen. For this first session, Chris is in charge. Send a message to Chris. Chris will, hopefully, try and get you connected. And then, yeah, we're going to do some races. Chris may have left to do invites and all that. But, you know. Yeah, we'll try and get people connected. We'll try and fill out a convoy. We'll do some races. We will do some lucky dip later on, where you'll be given a car and then have to build it. I'm going to do the photo thing, because there were cars here that I haven't captured before. Actually, a lot of cars I haven't captured before. You know, there you go. Get in there. So, halfway to getting all the cars photoed at some point. We are playing on Xbox. You can play from PC, I believe. I don't really know how well the cross-platform works. If you are on, I actually know how it works from Steam. If you get Game Bar, you'll need to message Chris via Xbox, basically. If you are going to be getting an invite, essentially. So yeah. Whether you be on PC, you've got to message via Game Bar if you are going to be able to receive an invite, because Chris is playing on Xbox and is in charge of this. I'm playing on Xbox, so, you know, it'd be the same if I was doing invites. Yeah, we'll do a variety of class racing, as we did last time before, randomly assigning cars, because randomly assigning cars is entertaining, and having to try and figure out how best to build it. This time, you will be allowed to be building the vehicles. Lado, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 18th month. The road cars to you from chat. Thank you, thank you indeed. Saying hello, it's not playing any Horizon 6 at all yet. As I work for a living, and you were busy restoring a boat. But does it have the same multiplayer, red versus blue? Sadly, it does not. The Team Adventures is what Ladder referring to. Sadly, it does not at the moment, as far as I can tell. Oh, God, where is it? Even in here. So last time it had Team Adventures, but you couldn't do custom ones. Now it just doesn't have Team Adventures anymore, which is a very big shame. Now, I understand why. We are probably about the only ones who... I say the only ones, but not the only ones. But it wasn't a massive part of the game. However, we very much enjoyed it, and it is a very big shame that we cannot do those again. They were fun. I very much enjoyed the Team Adventures. Let's see if we can get people connected. Please tell me we've got connection issues. You know, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it will behave itself, but you never know. Again, if you do wish to join, Chris is the one to say, I don't know if Chris is still in the car. Can I get the game tag back up on the screen easily? No, I cannot. I know where's in the car meet anyway. The second name on the list here is the one that you need to send a message to, Invisible AK. Send a message, either via the Xbox app, however that one works on PC, or if you're playing on Xbox, via that. Fingers crossed it will behave itself. And yeah, well, apparently there is a skill song going on. I mean, we can do some drifting while we wait. We'll drift around the car park. Apparently that wasn't enough of a drift. Oh, there's a Subaru there. Excuse me, Subaru. You are in the way. Surprisingly, it wasn't counting it up as a drift. This is not really a pass. This is actually too quieter, too tighter an area to get particularly high scores going on. My preferred way of getting skill points involves drifting around a golf course and jumping, but Hegeland doesn't quite have the power to really get going. Oh, Shadows has a truck. Of course, Shadows does. We have Zav, who does a lot of the leaderboard stuff with the auto beam cars and some other bits and pieces as well. Has joined. In time we'll try and get as many people who want to take part to be able to take part in various stuff. As I said before, versus the community style races will be returning soon. Because it's fun. Swag is here as well. Welcome back, Swag. Thank you. Bit. Sorry, I'm farting around drifting at the moment. I'm not really drifting, I was just skidding around, trying to get some skill points. Skill points are useful in this game. It's a good way of racking up some money. We will slide about. Bring your airtime over there. But be mindful of the collapse going on. Oh, bloody hell, my headset's really loud. Trying to crash into the very nice Mercedes. Whether it will be... Oh, we've got a full convoy. Okay, cool. We will be ready to get going. Just spin it around. Swag, thank you. I'm Mr. Late. I couldn't join today. You are indeed in. You are indeed in the lobby. Elbard, thank you very much for the resub. 68th month. That's a lot of months. Thank you so much for the continued support. So I can't say what we'll watch the pod. Have a good stream. Oh, thank you very much. Real Earl Dog, thank you very much for the subscription. A rollcast to you from chat. Also, a rollcast to the Chaos Skelly for the resub for the 14th month. So here is to the silly, serious, wacky, dumb, chaotic, and good racing. That basically sums up us. Yeah, there will be a change of lobby later on in this one, but we are full. Everyone is connected. Let us begin. Let us begin with some racing, and what better place to start? We're here. We're here. We will start at a fairly sensible circuit. Right, let's go. Custom race. We will start with... let's just go. Anything goes. We'll start with some C-Class racing. We will go for a 5-lap race. It'll just be a nice, clear day for some racing. What car do I want to drive? I haven't tried my Vivio yet. I don't trust it to be any good. I don't trust it to be any good. I don't trust it to be any good, but I'm going to give it a try, nevertheless. Maybe it'll be amazing. I mean, it is all-wheel drive, and it's just over 100 horsepower. I think this would need a really tight circuit to be good, but you never know. Sometimes cars are just good in this game. We will get it loading, and we will see what happens. Yeah, I think it'll be a little too underpowered. I think it's on sport tyres, which might be a bit too much. Say a bit too much grip. You never know. I've had some very fast, sort of slick-tyred cars in classes that you wouldn't expect. All-wheel drive, not sure it's necessary with this. It should be good over the curbs, maybe? I don't know. We will find out. We will find out as the race goes on. If you are just tuning in, of course, I welcome you all to the stream. Ooh, well, I guess Amy's probably borrowed my car. The Celica's we know are very strong. They always have been. Don't know about the Altezza or the Lexus. Only recently came out. I haven't built one yet. Feels like it would probably be an alright. Oh, it's not the Celica I thought it was. I thought it was a front-wheel drive Celica. It is not. It is the GT4. Don't know how good that'll likely be. I fully expect the Lexus to be, or the Toyota to be, quite a quick car in a straight line. May struggle. Oh, Mika's got that very, very fast Integra again. Right. Little Subaru, go! It's a Subaru box of handling. It handles very nicely. but it lacks any straight line speed. Kevin is here. Hello, Kevin. Kevin, can you take a corner as quickly as we can? That is the question. Or will you have a terrifying, scary moment? Will I have a terrifying, scary moment because I didn't get my braking right? Yes, I will. Can't curb boost in Forza. No point going out there. Kevin is to the outside. Kevin will try and make that pass stick. Almost. Yeah, Kevin has got us. Right, fall back into line. Behind that, we should, I imagine, be flat through here. We are. Okay, little Subaru, use momentum. Sit in the draft, sit in the draft. Kevin, tow us. Tow us down the straight. Go! We are very quick through turn one. We've got more speed through there than the K-Truck. We are to the outside. We're still not giving up this. Because I reckon we can. Or we can get past, but in doing so, we just run wide on the exit. I had to give it a go, but on such a tight line, it is always going to be difficult. That Celica will have way more top end than me. That's the Celica I thought was. We know they're super strong in this. Chris is going to have a look, but not really far enough alongside to try anything there. Kevin is sideways, and that will be slow. We make big time. So we've got two tiny K cars leading a Celica and an Integra. It is a very Japanese race we have going on here, very fitting, I think you will find, for this. Will the Celica be flat through this final corner is a good question. Not quite. It will pass me by turn one, I think, is the problem. I don't think I've got much of an answer. If Chris wants to go to the inside, I'm going to... Nope. I was giving Chris plenty of room to the inside if they wanted it, but opted against that one. Just flat through this first section. Kevin is again a little bit uncontrollable through there, and the Subaru finds itself back in the lead. We are going to lose it again down this next straight. God, I reckon Sport Tyre has a slight overkill on this. Maybe street. Although I guess the thing that I have going for me currently is I outturn everything around me. K-Truck's parked. K-Truck's parked in a really annoying spot. It's parked in a spot that I cannot do anything about. Through there. Now, once more, penultimate corner, too brave. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're in trouble now. Just lost too much. Yeah, I'm fine. When I have no car directly in front of me, I'm fine. When I have cars in front of me, I have massive problems because all my speed is made up on me being flat out through these turns, which I can't do if there are cars in front of me. Like, we will be flat through here, which Mika won't be able to do, Chris can't do, Kevin can't. But if there is a car directly in front of me, I just can't use my grip. I didn't have enough grip for that one either. Just lost, just lacked the straight line. This track is not, as I said, I didn't think this track was going to be good for this car. I'm surprised how competitive it's been. So, pleasantly surprised. On a small circuit, I reckon this Subaru is going to be incredible. Mika is going to get to the inside here. Yeah, it's one of these typical, in a battle like this, we are just always going to lose because I need a perfectly clear track to set my lap time, and I'm not going to get that with this sort of... I think that Integra's on rally, the off-road race tyres, sorry. Yeah, we've tried to send it through there, try and sit in the slipstream. My best chance of passing that is going to be flat through here, get a really good run through the next corner, which we'll do. We're going to end up sent to the outside through here. Can I cut underneath it through this one? We can. Kevin's back to the lead of the race as well. Keep the momentum up in the little Subaru. We know Mika is going to... Well, we know what Mika's going to want to do, and I'm going to be keen to not let this happen. Yeah, if you're not going to go around the outside of me there, I was not going to give Mika the outside because the inside through here, which Mika wants, because if they can get there, they can carry. I can't carry my speed, but I have defended it for now. We've got a couple more corners to go. Is Mika close enough to send it under brakes? Not really. It's a very tight line. I had to leave space though, which makes me slow. Stevie's catching us because we're fighting like crazy here. I can be flat through here, which Mika cannot. Can we hold the Integra off to the line? We will. It'll be third. It will be third. I'll take it. It's a quick car, but it needs a twistier track to really come good. To really, really come good. It's not bad there at all. Very good fun. I like it. I like it a lot. But it is just too slow in a straight line for that circuit. I am going to take these C-Class cars to somewhere different because I kind of want to see what that car's like at a track that it should be good at. But, yeah. Hey, Apollo, you've knocked the box over. I don't know why. He's just a menace, really. He's lovely, really. He is a menace. But, yeah. Steve, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying fun racing to do an A-class race in the rain at night on slicks. I mean, there is definitely going to be something. It won't be done in it won't quite be done in the stream in that manner. However, slicks in the rain is something we're going to look into. I'm curious, but yeah, there is definitely some stuff to be done with that. Swag, thank you for the bits. Was there me, Chris? Such a great race. I had a good race with you for a bit, but in the end, his straight line speed was too much for me. Yeah, basically, I outturned everything, and everything outran me in a straight. And then there were varying degrees of outrunning and and outturning throughout the field. I am curious. I'm legit curious how good the little Vivio is in C-Class, which is why we're going to go. I mean, I don't know if this is the best. Like, I could go to the really tiny circuit, but that's it's a bit too fiddly. This is at least a bit more proper a circuit. How you think of the bit? Saying hello, chat and crew. It was a bad boy in the sprint race yesterday. I mean, I feel Verstappen did a lot worse at the start of his career. Antonelli is definitely very, very fast, and I think George Russell thought he was going to have an easy season this year, and he is absolutely not going to. And I'm okay with that. I'd rather Antonelli win than Russell, but you know, we will see how the race goes today. That is why we are streaming earlier. Because there is Formula One this evening that I, and I'm sure plenty of other people, would like to watch. So rather than try... I know the Indy is on at the moment. I would like to watch that as well, but... you know, there is only so much that you can do. Right, let's confirm our choices. Let us see. Let us see what this little tiny Subaru can do there. Ah! The K-cars are turned up. And some bikes in the garages. Can we just, you know... oh, no, wait, we can't park on those. They're not mats. We just knocked the boards away. Lando, thank you very much for the bit. So they're going to be classic FailRace vibes. Great battles there. Yeah, we've had some genuinely really good races, even these first couple of sessions. So, like, yeah, so far we've only done little bits, but we've had some very, very good racing. We've had a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm enjoying this one. As I said, like when I pseudo reviewed it, I'm not really a reviewer as such, but there is a lot of fun to be had here. I wish they'd been braver. I wish they'd tried more. But what is here is very, very good fun. And yeah, we can get some genuinely good racing, genuinely close racing. Am I back on pole again? No, I'm not. Oh, that's a choice. That's a choice. That'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good. Don't know about that. Don't know about that. We know what mine's like. I imagine the city will be along the lines of this. Kevin won't have the same... we'll have the straight line speed and acceleration, but this is a lot more handling focused, this circuit. So it will be interesting to see if Kevin can hold on when the track gets really twisty. Stevie has gone to visit a wall. Not ideal. There's a big old Lincoln up ahead. How many cars? are going to run wide through here. Not too many. Oh, came out of ghost mode at a weird time. So, Civic versus Honda S800 up at the front. Stevie's having a look to the inside. We're going to pass the Honda through that one. I think even here I'm just not going to have the acceleration. That's what's really killing me. Oh, Kevin wants to have a look down there. Kevin's going to struggle though through here, I would think. Right, come on, little Subaru. Oh. Okay, well, we asked a bit too much of our car at that stage as well. Stevie's giving us a push. You know what? I'm going to make it difficult. I don't have to make it easy for you. Back there with your Civic with a lot more power than the rest of us. We will try. Can't get underneath there. On our own, we could definitely go faster, but can't shut that down completely. Stevie's got enough momentum. Might not need to though. Stevie will overshoot, and that's fine. Longbo's running away a little bit with the Civic up at the front. I'm going to annoy Stevie a bit with those sort of manoeuvres. However, I think Stevie will eventually just outrun us down a straight somewhere. But I will do my best. I will do my best to give it a fight. Shadows is coming to join us in the VW. The party bus is coming to get involved in the battling here. I might even be able to do that corner flat. I only need a tiny lift, and I think that was more of a confidence lift than it was an actual needed lift. Stevie is looking. Right, we'll send Stevie the long way round at turn 1. I don't think Stevie's expecting to get that pass completed there. Problem for me is I'm just running into traffic now, which is going to hamper my lap time and work in Stevie's favour. Although we are further away than we were into the hairpin last time around. I'm kind of... Oh, I was hoping Chris was going to go wide with the DeLorean, and they didn't. They got it very well stopped. Could be vulnerable here to the Civic. No, Civic's not close enough. Out-handling everything and outrunning nothing is a, sadly, FailRace trait, but just, I have some lap time. Kevin's quicker than me in a straight line, and while I handle better, it's not enough to help here. Oh, I tried to go flat, didn't work. We may lose to the Civic now. Yeah, we're going to be very vulnerable to the Civic down here. It doesn't matter what side I go, Stevie was going to be well clear of me by turn 1. We'll send Stevie offline slightly, and we will be... Oh, this pro, we may have lent on the Civic ever so slightly through there. It was very... I don't know if we actually did. It's very close if we didn't. Chris struggling to get the DeLorean stopped. Come on, Subaru. Climb the hill. Longbow Civic continues to lead the way. The city is up in second place. Chris missed a checkpoint. Well, that's put the DeLorean out of my way. That's something. Oh, and Stevie missed a checkpoint. Also helps me. massive help, that one. It's whether now, whether Gliska and Sweg fight each other enough to slow each other down, which I don't think is quite going to happen. Shadows' camper van is genuinely quite fast here. That has got some pace about it. Yeah, camper vans are not always that bad. They get some decent speed out of them at all-wheel drive. They're quite light for what they are. My turn to be too brave under brakes. We'll get away with it. You can run wide, get some momentum on the exit. But we're not catching the battle ahead, I don't think. And then it will be, can the camper catch us for the final lap? Amy is not sure what Amy's driving. Can't see. I didn't notice before the race. Camper's got more straight line speed than I do. Right. Little lift through here. It's too tight. Too tight to rely all the way through there. Shadows is alongside up the hill. Right. Well, Shadows, there was just about room for a camper to move back over. I was expecting Shadows to stay a little bit more central. Shadows is wide on the exit there. We will have to send it down here. Shadows going to defend. Not quite. Can we get it to the inside? Yes. But the camper's just got acceleration on us. The camper got surprising acceleration. I will guess, decent chunk of power. I don't really want to set the dirt through that one. I don't think this track's twisty. I think this car is going to have to be specialist to really twisty stuff. Just don't think it can deal with any straight, just not fast enough down them. It is very nice to drive, but there we go. Shadows going to get a good finish in this one. Good race. But the tiny Subaru is just not got enough power. We annoyed Stevie for a while. It'd be the City that would go and take a victory ahead of the Civic. Then it would be the Kevin ahead of Gliska's Sports 800. Party Bus was up there. It was a clear behind us. Chris ended up 8th ahead of Stevie. There was a Focus. Continental, funnily enough, struggled to work around here. The Focus had some pace, but yeah, the Continental, not the way to go. Not the way to go around a twisty circuit. Who would have thought it? Right. I mean, 2 solid races. Could have gone better, though. Could have gone worse. Swag, think of it, turns out. Off-road race tired. B16 swap. Kevin is very good. Yeah, I mean, no one's surprised by that. Off-road race tyres are not a bad option a lot of the time for all-wheel drive. And, yeah, Kevin will be very light. So, not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. I have a B-Class Acti, which is on rally tyres. I have a B-Class Kevin. Was built for something else, but, you know, could be good. I do have a B-Class Pajero. That's a big diesel Pajero. And G-Wagon with the off-road. I don't know if they're off-road race tyres. I think they are on that. I don't think they are. I think that's on the standard tyres, which are technically counted as off-road. But right, shall we? Let's get the race types that I want going on here. Right, we're going to go over this. I love this track. This track's awesome. I am curious to see what's going to work around here. Right, we don't actually want to enter the championship. We just want a normal race. PvP. No. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to. That did not do what I wanted it to. Can you not... I thought I'd changed the setting. I did not. Never mind. Apparently, I might have broken it. Okay. Forza? What are you doing? Forza? Am I just going for an adventure on my own? It's just, we've removed all HUD and my ability to pause. I'm currently seeing if the Subaru can climb a hill. It's doing quite well for 106 horsepower. Oh, okay, it made it there and it did it. God, what do I want to use? You know what? I'm going to have a go with Miss Celica. Now, for this tournament, when I was messing around with it, when I did it single player, I did it with the Evo 6. The Evo 6 is a very sensible, very easy option. Now, the question is, will the Celica be better? I doubt it, but I have one built, and I don't want to drive a Evo 6 because it's a bit boring. So let's go find out. Let's see. This circuit, this is one of my favourite dirt tracks in the game. Ooh, okay. Pulsar, yeah, not bad. 2 Celicas, an Evo 6, a Delta, an Evo 3. Some Evo 6, lots of Evo 6s. Because that is the car that most people will have. It's one of the start cars that you get, so most people will have it. Some people, like me and Gliska, might modify the Celica that you also get fairly early on in the game to be B-Class. The Evo 3 is always a good shout. It's what tyres people are running is going to be an interesting one. The rally tyres will be better on this tarmac section. The off-road race will be much better on the dirt. I was hoping the Celica may be... Oh, Stevie's not made turn 1. Was hoping the Celica may be a little faster in a straight line. But they be faster than the Evo. It might not beat a Delta, mind you. Those things are normally very strong. Delta is to the outside of Pulsar, although it's a long way round there. You will be on the inside for the next corner, however. And it is... Well, Mika's trying, but got to get around the... You're still fighting away with Sweg. This helps me out massively. I am full attack mode on my own, not being slowed down by anybody, and Sweg has held on. Mika's looking. There's a little bit of rallycross contact has gone on there. I'm trying to profit from it, can't do it. Pulsar's got going. My car will be heavier than the two ahead of me. In theory, I will have a bit more power than them. All asking for trouble, trying to cut across the checkpoint like that. But we get away with it. Turn 1. Mika cut the rocks out of the way so I could full send, full attack. We are all boxed in a little bit here. Sweg got held up by the Delta. Sweg's thinking about sending it. Oh, there's more contact. I just can't do anything because I was not positioned in a way where I could profit from any of it. Amy's got an Evo 6 coming to join this battle now as we head through. It's going to be a 4-car battle for the lead soon. I don't mind running this wider line. We'll get a good slingshot off the corner. Will put us on the inside through here. It's going to put me up to second. Pulsar will fight back on the exit. We know that one was always going to happen. Going to be not quite leading on the Nissan through there. It's exactly the same as last lap around for Sweg. This time it's a Celica alongside on the Delta. This helps Mika. The more we fight like this, the better it is for that Delta. We give the Pulsar a little bit of a tap on the way into that corner. Can't quite do it through there. That's fine. We will out the other side. Mika's kind of, as I fought the Pulsar here, Mika has escaped in this. Surprisingly, and he hasn't quite caught up yet with that. Mika struggles with that turn 2. That's twice in a row now Mika's had adventures. But none of us are close enough to profit. Can I look to the inside here? It would be a very big dive. Sweg's asked too much of their car under brakes, and we will... Like, I was late on the brakes. Sweg's lost 2 places. That's how close this is. One little error, and you are in trouble in this race. We will power out the other side of this. I think off-road races are the only way to go on this track. There is some tarmac, but it's nowhere near enough for a rally tyre car, for example, to be effective. You're just losing far too much time. There probably is a point on a circuit that's like amount of dirt where a rally tyre would be better, but it is not this track, that's for sure. And that was a poor corner for me. Pulsar's fighting its way back past the Evo behind us. Yeah, Pulsar got back to third. Good race, fun battle, that one. Oh, yeah, not the best. I say for a Celica that I chucked together very quickly, that's not bad. Could definitely build it better. We'd probably try and build it slightly differently. Gliska's Celica was not enjoying life in anywhere near as much. Might have been on rally tyres, to be fair. You know, I don't know for sure. Very close, top 6, I think. Not surprising with a smattering of Evos and everything. But yeah, I am pleasantly surprised with the performance of my Celica there. That's great. Right. I didn't mean to do this as a tournament. I would have gone for a race with more laps. But accidents happen, you know. What can I say? Welcome, everybody. Just tuning in. I hope you're all having a good weekend. I say those in Europe. I don't actually know if it's a horrific heat in the rest of Europe. It might be. For those of you melting in England, at least, I hope you are all doing okay. It is unseasonably warm over here. Oh, I just auto go through the championship. Well, if anyone hasn't done this championship, we're at the front. If my car is very good in a straight line, this could be nice for me. I don't think I really stand. I think the Delta is better. I could be a nuisance. That is my role in these. Don't match the Pulsar off the line now, of course. Yeah, never mind. They're just too quick accelerating for me, which is a pain. Alright, send it through turn 1. Third gear is where it's at. Right, we're going on to dirt. We're still in ghost mode, so we can get away with all of this sort of sweeping around, which is fine. The Pulsar is... We're going to come out of ghost mode. Nissan leads from Mika's Delta. That was a terrible line. In that one, misjudged where that corner was going. Not ideal. Mika's going to try and send it. What I'm hoping, not actually driven the start of this quite as well as I would have liked, but if the two ahead of me start having an argument and lose a heap of time as they battle for position, that could help. I am playing this one dangerously, trying to make up some time. It worked, I made up some time, but I am asking for a truly massive amount of trouble here. That is a huge jump for us. I think this track opens up later on. That might be where I can shine, where I can do something. Maybe we will see. Hello, Apollo. By the way, not sure what you're barking at because I didn't hear anything. But Apollo wants to woof. You're giving me co-driver instructions. Can you sabotage a Lancia ahead of us, Apollo? No? No? Oh, that's a shame. Not quite. Oh, okay, we're fine. I can't. I haven't quite got the measure of the two guys. Partly, I don't know the sprints very well, so this is definitely not been the best showing of the Celica. Oh, that's very deep water there. Not that anyone can be in an SUV because this is accidentally selected as a rally car event, but yeah, there's a lot of time lost through there with the deep water. This time the Nissan's got it. It's a big battle between Shadows and Amy behind. It's a little bit of a lonely race for us in third. A couple of poor judgments of error, if you will, around the early sections dropped me back too far, and then yeah, we couldn't regain the time any later on. So yeah, third place will have to do. It is, I mean, it's 5 different cars in the top 5. Surprisingly. Pulsar, Delta, Celica, Evo 3, Subaru. In fact, 6 because it's the Toy Mackinnon in 6th. So that's good. The hydro semi required to go camera. When my office is sorted, right, dog camera may well happen. However, my office is far away from being sorted, and to be fair, I have said that a while, and that is just how my office is. It's like trying to get my office sorted is really difficult. So yeah, at some point, there may well be a dog camera, pet camera, etc. But it is not ready yet. However, as I said, I have no doubt. At some point, it shall make an appearance. That is the hope. Right. Let us see. I don't remember what this next part of this. Oh, okay. Now, anybody on rally tyres might not be too bad. God damn it, the Delta starts at the front. That's very annoying. Put all of the cars that have scored well at the back to be more fun, I think. But yeah. I don't think my car is better than the Delta anywhere on this, which is an issue. But we will see if there is any bit I can. Ultimate top end, I will beat the Delta, but none of these circuits are going to be giving us that top end test, if you will. It's too wide through there, and we've pinged out of ghost mode at the worst spot imaginable. That's a shame. I have to rebuild a Legacy at some point. I remember my Legacy from Horizon 4, was it? I had a very, very quick one. They're very fast. Not in Horizon 5. Have had some very quick Legacies. Well, can we outrun this Evo 3? No, is the answer. Not close. I'm just too sluggish off the line. I seem to lose so much time early on, although I'm going to get both of you there. Thank you. Not necessarily because my car was better, or I just got that corner correct, and everybody else was sliding around. Pulsar's going to look to the outside through turn 1. There's a gap there. We'll leave some space. Pulsar's sliding around through all of this one, but has got the acceleration. Almost spun themselves out on the nose of the Celica. We have a little bit more composure through here than the Pulsar. However, we have lost out. Amy's looking to try and get second away from Chris. Can't do it at the moment, or hasn't quite. Might have finished the pass, has done. So it's Amy in second. The lead of the Evo Brigade. I think it's 2 Evo 6s ahead of us. Amy then immediately, oh no, see, Amy's in the 3. Amy immediately hit the wall and lost out. He's going to have Chris fighting away back past again. Pulsar's not as good through here as we are. Again, exactly the same as last lap around. We have got the grip to fight. We will put ourselves back into 4th place. We are hoping for the 2 Evos to come to blows and slow each other down. I think Chris hit the wall much like I did, although I think Chris hit a bit harder. Either way, not ideal for me. There's not really much of a gap to be looking to the inside through that one. It was Amy back into second again, passing Chris. Come on, Salika. Just not quite quick enough through this section. Oh, Pulsar's had a go on that one. I mean, yeah, it was a full send to the inside there. And I'm going to return the favour. I think the Pulsar's better on the dirt. I think my car's actually better on the tarmac, although I've done exactly what Amy's done the last couple of laps in a row and did it again this time. We will discourage Pulsar from having a look to the inside. I'll open the door up because we've got more handling here. Although again, we've got it in trouble. Cross that back because I know it's the final corner. I know what you're going to do in that one. And sure enough, the Salika will come out on top. Oh. I mean, I could have definitely driven it a little bit better. I reckon the Salika's not far off the 2 Evos. Pulsar's not far off the 2 Evos either. But, yeah, there's no catching that Delta. That Delta is far too quick. Yeah, I mean, overall championship leaderboard-wise, that's probably about right. Delta from the Pulsar from the Salika. The Salika had its moments. Really twisty stuff, the Salika wasn't bad, but it's a bit too heavy, I think. The spectacle of it saying, great race. Yeah, it was a good race. It was good fun. Very, very good fun, indeed, that race. Did what I could, but it was... yeah, not quite able to match and keep up with you. I did not mean to do that tournament, but there we go. We had an accidental tournament going on. So there you go. I leveled up maybe, but I didn't get a wheel spin. Disappointing. I wanted a wheel spin. We'll see whatever random terrible things we could have got. Right. Let's move away from that. That was an unintended accidental race. Let us head over here to a faster circuit. Gliska did not. Gliska, was your car on rally tyres? Was your car on off-road race tyres? I'm curious about your Salika, how it was so far away from mine. I wasn't expecting these to be the very fastest cars. I just ran it because it was fun. But I was not expecting to be so much significantly faster. So, which makes me suspect. Okay, the Salika was not built for that. That would explain it. Yeah, that would be my assumption. Right, car themes. We will have. Let's go A class. Let's go. Anything goes A class. Event settings. Let's go for a 6-lap race. Sure, cloudy, all of that good stuff. Okay. Let us begin, if you will. Now, I'm tempted to run my very fast cup car, but I'm not going to. What do I want to run? A bunch of these cars... that Porsche is quite good. A bunch of these cars are built for a snow rally that we did. That's a gamble. That's quite quick. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to take a gamble. Now, my hope is... I can basically be fast enough in a straight line that my slight lack of grip in the corners isn't going to be too bad. May or may not work. This is not a bad car to drive on the sport tyres, even. However, it is a big question whether it is going to be fast enough to compete. I might be able to annoy cars. If I can defend in the corners and run away on the straights, I'm fine. If I'm not fast enough in a straight line and not quick enough in the corners, I'm going to have a miserable experience. And it could go either way. I don't remember racing this Evo 6 again, Evo 3 against others. So, we will see. Place your bets, audience. Will the Evo 3 be good? Or will the Evo 3 be terrible? Longbow is on brand. Alpha 33 will... Well, remember, those were filthy fast in some events. I'm expecting some handling cars. The Elise GT1 will be a hell of a handling machine. Now, this isn't a crazy power car, right? This isn't a crazy power build. This is within the realms of vague sensibleness. But as you can see from the start here, we are not messing around in terms of straight line speed, but we will be slower as two cars go flying past through here than others when it comes to the twisty bits. Right. Ooh, we have come out of ghost mode here. We will get helped around the corner there. The Elise GT1 is, funnily enough, quite fast through the corners. We are going to catch, but we'll be able to pass down here. No, Alfa Romeo slow mid-corner. We all kind of swamp past it. The Alpha 33, from my experience, is one of those, if you get it right, it's staggeringly fast. If you get it wrong, it's an absolute handful of a car to drive. Right, go, Evo, go. Can I pass a Elise GT1 with an Evo 3? That is a good question. I don't know. The Elise is sliding. We are not at all. There is no oversteering this car whatsoever. Longbow was out wide. The Elise will have the grip through there. We're pulling away from the battle behind slightly. Elise has got some... For a GT1 car, Elise has really got some speed. Oh, something behind me almost clattered into the back of us under braking into the hairpin. Longbow's under threat from an MX-5. We are putting pressure on Amy now, looking for a way past. Not going to be able to do anything through here. I'm just going to brakes a little bit early. Oh. Through there, because I wasn't quite confident. Longbow's desperately trying to cling on in the Corvette. It is 3 wide into the final corner. Can I do something here with an Evo? Can I annoy Mika? I might be able to do that. Amy is to the front. I don't really want to be on the outside of a Corvette. We got a big shot through there because I was trying to get myself back in line. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you've got more grip. It's slightly frustrating when, you know, we've made the most of that and we just get nerfed out of the way. But yeah, it's one of those that we have to brake early because we're on a funky line and there's nothing else I can really do about it. The MX-5 wants to try and defend, but the straights are... This Evo is not bad whatsoever. The straights are just not quite long enough for me to really fully utilise it. We've got a Camry now catching us as Mika is battling Longbow again. We might get one or both of them this time. I'm going to be the one that goes to the inside. Yeah, we are going to profit with the straight line speed Evo. The Elise has escaped. As we have all been battling over second, third, fourth, and all of that, the Elise is the one that's had the big profit. As I was keeping up with that one and giving it a good scare. However, yeah, Amy got clear of the traffic better. Oh, a bit of understeer through there. It's going to cost me a smidge. Chris has... I thought Chris had actually cleared the cars behind us. Chris has got back stuck in traffic. We are going to park an Evo through the chicane, use our acceleration where we can. Mika's not close enough to do anything here. Again, we will pull away as we run down towards the final corner. Use the traction, use the acceleration. We might have caught Amy a little bit this lap around as well, to be fair. The Elise is going to be strong, of course, but yeah, not infallible here. A little too brave for me. My car is not so good, / I'm not so good through here when we are vulnerable. a little bit. Yeah, we'll send the MX-5. If you want to go past, you're going to have to go the long way round at the hairpin, which you won't want. The neighbour's dogs are barking. Apollo wants to say hello, apparently. Hey, Apollo. Keep the MX-5 at bay. That is the goal, and we have done it again this lap. We can pull away enough in that acceleration zone that by the time we get to the chicane, even though I'm not amazing through there, Mika's just not close enough to be having a look into the final corner. If you want to go to the inside, I'll make you go on a really tight line because I can. I've got the acceleration for once. For once, I have the acceleration to be the annoying car. If you're going to try and get past the Evo, I am going to put it in. I'm going to put it in an awkward spot because I can just power away from you as we accelerate out of a corner. And now it's all three wide battling further back. And that will help me massively get out of the hairpin nicely enough. Actually, a little bit wide through there, wider than I would have wanted, but it's actually now Mika's lost out to the group back there. It's Longbow up into third place again. Easy does it through there, although a little bit wary. Didn't quite get the car set nicely. All I have to do, not make any silly errors into the final corner, and we are away. And accelerator will be clear. Chris is up into third. May get passed by Longbow to the line. I don't think so. Well, I reckon if I got ahead of the GT1, I think I would be very difficult to pass around there. I think I was very difficult to pass around there. If I got ahead of the GT1, it would have been a nightmare for the others to deal with the Evo. But Amy made the most of the opportunities to get to the front and got out of the way of the massive battle. Mika was a little bit unlucky. Mika's car was very quick, but was suffering the sort of curse that I normally have. I've had a lot of grip, and then got stuck behind my Evo. It's just, yeah, that is just one of those in which, yeah, be difficult. The Camry is good. In fact, the Camry in this game is good quite often. I don't know if Chris's was front-wheel drive. I think it might have been. In general, front-wheel drive is the way to go. As I say that. Front-wheel drive is quick in this game. All-wheel drive is better in this game than it has been in some of the previous ones. Oh, we get a wheel spin. Shall we see if we get anything exciting? Come on. Something exciting from a wheel spin, and it's on camera. I didn't even know this was in the game. I've not seen that. That is awesome. That is, let me guess. Has that got the straight six? Is that like the Fast and Furious Mustang? I don't know. There will be a race in a second. I'm just curious, having not seen this before. 2.5 litre. That is the Fast and Furious car, isn't it? That is going to be the Fast and Furious car with the... I can't remember what engine they put in it. It is. That's really cool. Yeah, that is a fun thing to have. I did not realise there was this Forza. I thought I knew most of the Forza editions. Hadn't even seen this appear as an option in a wheel spin. Yeah, but I have now got it. I am happy. Chat say, was it an RB26? I think it was, but I genuinely couldn't tell you. But yeah, cool. Oh wait, does this have any fun things? It does. It has 150,000 credits, super wheel spin. Okay, not the best, but normally the Forza Edition cars have decent stuff here. But yeah, awesome stuff. Right, shall we? And this is quite a fun cross-country race. We can have a go, although we might have to tell... actually, no, I like this cross-country. This one, we did this as a one-make race. I don't know what tyres you're going to want here, which makes for a really interesting question. What cars do people bring, which is why I'm going to do this. Now, this will be the last normal race. After this, we are going to bring up Kudos Prime, and we are going to do some lucky dip. We're going to lucky dip, draw some cars. I will, and we'll tell people to build to a certain class. Should be interesting. So you're going to be allowed to build your car. It's not going to be an auto build car. You can build it yourself. Don't want the don't want the theme to be drift cars. We are going. I think this is actually an A-class car. I'm not going to use it because it's on drift tyres, which is a terrible idea. What I am going to use, I really don't know. See, I don't think I'm going to want off-road tyres, but the ride height of that could be good. What the hell do I want to use? Well, I could just do that. That's always a strong option. You know, how about it's got 700 horsepower, 4,000 pounds. Oh, that's way lighter. Okay, right. I'm going for an old tried and tested car of mine. My logic here, alright, well this circuit is on tarmac. My logic is there's a lot of jumps and bumps and acceleration zones, and I'm hoping Trailcat is a good idea. These are not bad normally. They haven't been bad in previous Forza iterations as well. Look at the big chunky tyres. Swag, there's a tiny bit. Same English, it was super even for pace. Couldn't quite pass her. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. Yeah, if you get stuck in traffic, sometimes it can. You can just not find a way past for 6 laps. Also, just noticed Chris's typo saying that candy was fun. So I didn't pick that one up earlier. Damn it, would have made fun of you sooner. What have we got here? There is so much random stuff, which is what I was hoping for. For a 330p4, a BRZ Forza Edition, 2 Evos, a Yaris, a Trailcat, Impreza, Nomad, RS4. I don't know which is going to be the way to go here. At all. I'm hoping my suspension travel is going to save me time on those jumps. Oh, okay, I've gone from driving super grippy car to a Trailcat. Remember that. Important information, really. Right, go, Trailcat, go. Use the speed and be good on the jumps. Nomad probably won't be too bad either, I would think. Oh, we've come out of ghost mode. 3 into 2 isn't going to fit. Everyone's made it. I had to check up. Swag's going to meet a container. I have made Stevie go very quickly, accidentally, but, you know, it has happened. Right, I'm going to take the tight line through there. Hopefully, I'm going to have the power and torque to make this work. Chris is leading with that 330p4. We are going to try and not get too crossed up. This is such a bizarre race, I love it. I think what might be my undoing is some of the really tight corners. I may just be a bit too cumbersome being a massive Jeep, but still, it's cool either way. I have not quite got that turn right. Turn in, you big boat of a car. Right, there we go. Got the weight transfer better through there. Jeep, be good on the jumps. Shadows overshot. Mika, sorry. Overshot that. I am going to say thank you very much for that one. We will steal the spot from the Yaris. I just don't lose any momentum on these landings. It's great. Not compared to sort of a conventional car. However, I do have to slow down a lot more for all these twisty bits. There's a Yaris versus a Trailcat. And, well, Chris has got a little bit of a lead. If Chris makes any mistakes, this could be a very interesting 3-car battle, as we have 3 vastly different cars. That 330p4 does look very quick, though. It's alarming. And I am just not quite trusting my car to fully... Like, I've got to be a little cautious in some of these braking zones. It's got such a big car trying to fit through. I'm impressed with the Jeep's performance. I mean, I was expecting it to be good. Oh, Chris has had an accident. Chris has had a problem on the landing. That's why I brought a Trailcat. Because I have no problems with any of the... I don't know what happened. I don't know if Chris hit the containers or if Chris did something else with that one, but the Trailcat finds itself in the lead of the race. We may have to defend. This will be a nightmare to overtake, though, if it is genuinely good under acceleration. Mika's lost out. We've got a Ferrari behind us now. Never mind Ford versus Ferrari. We've got Ferrari versus Jeep in this one. Try and get the change of direction right. We have. It's quite nice through there. Little cumbersome up here. It's just a very big, heavy car. We can get turned eventually. Ferrari's right behind us. We will make some time on these landings. That is where we are good. Slow down, you big beast of a machine. The 330 sits back there, is looking. I cannot make. Oh, I made this a 5-lap race, which was probably a little ambitious. I could hold on for maybe, to lap 4. I'm not sure I could hold on till lap 5. We will see. Now, just make Jeep wide is going to be my entire game plan here. Early on the brakes. Again, a little too early on the brakes for ideal there. Got to get better than that next time around. For now, Chris can't find a way past, but that is not going to last. We have ran away from the Yaris, which I'm very pleased with. Right. Okay, better landing for Chris that time. Still a good landing for me. Ooh. Grumbling about getting stopped there. Really struggled to to pull that one up in time. We did just about get this one stopped. Oh. I knew I had to defend the inside. I knew we were going to be in trouble there. And I just turned in a tiny bit too much. Where are we going to come out ghost mode? Don't know. There. Yeah. Knew it was going to be a danger spot for us against Chris. And couldn't hold on till lap 4 even in this one. We're battling away with the Audi now as we climb up the hill. Can I go around the outside of Longbow? Because it'll be the inside through here, which it is, and we do. Keep hold of it. The Audi's not bad on the lanterns actually. That thing's got some pace down here. That thing's quick in a straight line too. Big slide for me. That's too much oversteer for us. I wonder what tyres Longbow is on. It is a genuine curiosity over what's working on this track. Longbow's car seems fast in some places and then less fast in others. Again, asking too much, pushing too hard now, trying to make up for lost time. That's a silly thing. Don't do it. We would need a big mistake from Chris at this point to get back in the fight for the victory, because we're even further back than we were the first time Chris had a moment. That Audi has some speed. Yeah, I think that Audi is. I presume started in the pack. Struggled. Oh, Chris has had another problem on the landing, another big issue. It makes sense, right? That's a Le Mans racer from the 60s. Shouldn't be doing jumps. He's going to have problems on jumps. And yeah, sure enough, did not like the landing. It's almost a 4-car battle for the lead. I think Mika's Yaris is just not quick enough, really, to fight in this. I have some strengths, the Ferrari has some strengths, the Audi is clearly not as bad as, those haven't been great in previous Forza games, but yeah, Lombow's got some speed in that thing. My hope is, really, they fight each other. If they fight each other, that one helps me out massively. I need them to slow each other down, and I could be close enough to profit from them and maybe make some time up on the jumps. We're neater this lap around. It has generally been neater for us here. How greedy dare you be through this section? I'm going to be as greedy as I can. We've got to. If we're going to stay competitive here, we have got to be on it. Right, it's a good run through turn 1. Going to be a little kiss on the wall, but that's fine. We can deal with minor contact like that. Now, get this change of direction right. We do. We are relying on the 330 P4 having issues on this landing. We're closer than we were last time around, to both of them really. That Audi is a rocket ship down here. Oh, I've done a front flip for no reason. Absolutely zero reason. I just did a front flip. the Ferrari also had an issue. I took exactly the same line as I've taken every single time over there. It just decided it was going to do a flip. That's unfortunate. I've got no idea why. I've got no answers for you on that, having done nothing different the entire time. It just decided on the lap that mattered it was going to go over. Oh, we are battling the Yaris. I might get it here on the run up the hill. But it might not matter too much in the grand scheme of things. Well, I could have put Mika in a wall, and I feel like I got ran really wide into one of its corners, and I was trying to not do the same. I think I should have just got in really hot and damned the consequences on that one, trying to give more racing room than I was given. Has cost me in that one. But yeah, there you go. We will head round the final corner. Shame. I shouldn't have been in that position. I don't know what happened with the front flip. I don't know why when I hit the jump it just launched and flipped over. The Trail Cat was clearly very capable. I think Longbo's RS4 was the best car there, and it did win the race. But yeah, that's the Trail Cat was very strong, very strong, which I'm pleased about. It is a good vehicle. It is a good vehicle. This one. Basically gambled on road tyres and road suspension. By the looks of it, all the top cars were on off-road race, which is an interesting one. I feel like maybe an SUV on something other than off-road race could have worked as well. It was the right height. Well, I say that I was the only one really in an SUV, but I feel like there could be ways to maybe make things work. A reward. Anything fun? An air horn. Cool. Not that exciting in the grand scheme of things. So there we go. I'll swing a bit. So Nomad sucks. Was good straight line. Had good straight line speed, but the straights aren't long enough. It doesn't have the grip or under braking stability. Yeah, you do need that on this track. Now we are going to be drawing some random cars for you next. I have got somewhere. Oh, the bloody hell has a tab gone? So what we are going to do is I am going to draw a C-Class car for people. The car is, going to be assigned to you, and then you are going to build it to B-Class. Now, some vehicles might get drawn that you either can't afford or you don't have unlocked or anything along those lines, which is fine. If that is the case, do let me know, and your vehicle can be redrawn. Let's see, can I... Here we go. Now, there is a space. I think Mini-Op said they were having frame rate issues in this one. So, if you would like to take part in some lucky dip racing, do send a message to Chris. Second name on the list at the side. Send Chris a message, and Chris will try, hopefully, and get you connected. Because yeah, there is one more. There is one more space. Right, we need that window up there. Aha! Here we go. Right. We have got... I didn't set this up beforehand, so I'm glad I guessed, and the picture is displayed how we want it to be. We will draw vehicles for folks using this. Just for demonstration, I can press this random car button here, and there you go. Aston Martin DB5, for example. Okay, Green Frog is here. Cool. So, let us go and give out cars. In fact, Green Frog, you are the first one. We're going to go down the list in alphabetical order. And, well, Green Frog, you are the first one. Green Frog, let us see what you are going to be driving. You are going to be using a Fiesta ST. You can build it how you want. You are building it to B-Class. Probably a solid option. I would say that is a pretty good shout. Oh, why is their name moved? I don't know. But either way. Chris, you are up next. You, my friend, are going to be driving a Ferrari Dino. I also feel like that's not a terrible shout. Ferrari Dino could well work. Again, if you can't afford it or don't have it unlocked, it's not actually the most expensive Ferrari, so it should be all right. Chris has. I wonder if people are going to build cars. It's like dropping down the leaderboard, and that's going to really confuse the crap out of me in this. But never mind. Longbow, you are up next. Let us see. Okay, Barracuda Formula S for you. I mean, the muscle cars maybe a little harder to build, although this one probably better than some of the others. Probably better than some of the other options. Again, though, you can build it yourself. You can go whatever way you want in terms of approaching this. So, have fun. Lord Parsnip, you are the next one. You shall be building. That's going to be tougher. That's a difficult one. A Chevelle SS. They are big. They are heavy. Yeah. That is a lot more of a challenge. Good luck with the Chevelle. Shados. Let us see what you might. We've got a lot of S's today. Let's see what you might be building. We've got the muscle car group occurring. Mustang Boss. Of course, there are quite a few muscle cars in the C class here. Mustang Boss, better than the Chevelle. Maybe not as good as the Barracuda. Could work. That is pretty much what we'll say with this one here. Mustang Boss could work. Might be a tough one. Might be more of a tough one to make work. Mika, you are up next. You shall be driving a Corrado VR6. I found them very fast in previous Forza games. That's quite a nice one. That's quite a nice one right there. Yeah. I think that could be one to beat. Now, I think I'm trying to keep up with where the names have wandered about. I don't think we've given Amy a car yet. As far as I know, we haven't given Amy a car yet. So let's go do that now. Amy, you will be driving very expensive 911 Carrera RS. If you don't have the money, do let me know and I can redraw you a car. Probably will have the money, but or if it's not unlocked. So yeah, let me know. If I can't remember whether you can get that one. But yeah, that's for Amy. Next one is for Gliska, I believe. We haven't given a car to Gliska yet, because the names have all wandered around. Gliska. Okay. Tundra 4Runner. I mean, it's going to be probably a big, powerful off-roader. Would be, I guess, the way I would go about trying to make that one work. Could get a lot of power. Could get some big tyres. Might help it. As I said, SUV's not always terrible in this one, but that is definitely going to be a challenge. Gliska is unhappy. I reckon you can make that a good off-roader and then hope that it can be powerful enough. I always ask what terrain. So build it for multi-surface racing. It's going to be on all sorts for this one. So yeah, how you want to go about building it is up to you. But it's going to be on multi-surface stuff. Okay, we're giving Gliska a car. Shadows had one. Mika had one. Stevie, you are up next. You have got. I'm not going to give you that one because that one has already been drawn. Instead, you have got BMW M5. Good all-rounder, solid option for a base. You can do a lot with that to make it relatively strong, I would say. So, yeah. I do like the M5. Swag, you shall be driving... ooh, very expensive car. Ferrari 250 Berlinetta. Now this is a prize car, so I'm going to work on the assumption you are more likely to have it than not. Because, yeah, you win it. I can't remember what event where you get it from, but you do win this as a prize car, so it is likely that you will have it. Zav, you are the final, well, I guess penultimate, because I will draw mine last. Zav, you are going to... Oh, no. Good luck. Now, I love the Mitsubishi GTO in real life. In Forza, it just never quite works. Yeah. I am not sure how you can make that one work in B, but good luck. You can try. Now, I think I have given everybody their cars. I'm going to draw mine now. If I have missed anybody, please do let me know and I can draw your vehicles if necessary. At least I can't get the GTO, honestly. I'm glad about that. What am I going to be driving? Ooh, okay. 1960 Corvette. That's a shout. Might not have it. I don't know if I've got one. I've just seen it as a wheel spin car. If Kudos is correct, I'm just having a quick look. You can't see on the screen at the moment. Not that it really matters. I may have to redraw my car because I might not be able to use it. Long by saying it is a wheel spin car.
Welcome back,
Alex. I'll see if there's any on the auction house that end in like a minute. Let's have a look. I doubt this is going to be as stunning a car as it is. I doubt it's going to be the most popular one in the game, so it's not likely to be going for crazy money. Right, you know what? I'm going to just grab one of these. And rather than wait, I will just buy out. Someone else is bidding on the other one, and I'll let them get it for cheap if they want. Because I want the Corvette. I'm happy to use it. Right. Now the question is, how do I maximize it? What am I going to do for the Corvette? See, what I'm going to do to probably make it good will be horrifically butcher it. But that will be needed to make it go fast. Can I get away? I think whether I can get away with rear-wheel drive in this is going to depend on what size tyres I get. I reckon if we do an overall, I want that. And we are going to want... Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Oh, it chews up a lot of PI. But they are good. Basically, it's going to chew up a lot of PI. I'm not likely to be able to do anything funky with the engine. So we can put the Hemi V8 in it. But... Oh, no, we can... Oh, we can put the... Oh, thank God for that. I didn't think we could. And that's just a really, really strong option. It's just... You know that's going to be a good way to go with this. Rally diff in. Now... I don't want a race gearbox, but I might want that, because it may well not have... Oh, do I need it? No, I've swapped the car. I've swapped it to a different engine, so it will have more than a 3-speed. I would like brakes. Not going to get them. Going to get a little bit of brakes. Can't dump any weight out of it. It's quite heavy. Heavier than I thought it was going to be, actually. I mean, I know it's not crazy heavy, but it is more weight than I thought it was going to have. How much P have I got to work with here? 1. Well, 3 horsepower, yes. That is the way to go. I think that is going to be... Honestly, I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be the way to make it work. That could be very strong. It could not be very strong. I am not sure. I am unsure which way it might go. I just wonder if there are any fun things to unlock in here. It does not. Suspension. I don't know. I'm not. See, I don't really want to whack it on. I mean, maybe rally suspension would be a way to go. Thinking about it, it doesn't normally add much PI. Might be a bit soft. Rally may not be a terrible idea. If I can chuck some other parts out of it if needed. What is it gonna? Oh no, rally didn't do anything. Let's see the PI. These normally don't either. They do. And we can get sport ones, but that'll have to do. Yeah, that's probably worth it. Stiffen it up a bit. Now this thing will be pretty quick in a straight line, even on tarmac stuff. I'm hoping. My hope is I will be good enough in the corners and quick down the straights, and I am talking very much just good enough in the corners. Much less wallowy with that. But we should probably all, if we all meet up over here by the Legend Island festival site, so we know when everybody is ready. That's probably a good shout. So yeah, we can know. Love how there's a peel in third place. Fair play. I would not want to subject myself to that, but there you go. How are my gears? Oh, we're starting in second. What are my gears like in this? Let's just have a look. Yeah, 106. That's probably not too bad. Oh, I thought I had a wheel spin. I'm very disappointed. It was just notified. I know I won the car. I'm driving it currently. Right, so we've got Corrado has turned up. Gliska's big truck. This is when. Oh, people haven't unlocked. Oh, of course, some people haven't played as much of the game. Hold on, we'll go to the normal festival site. I forgot about that. No, that you can't travel there until you've got far enough into the game. To the normal bit. I mean, there's still a perfectly good festival site here that we can use. And hopefully get everybody. I spy a GTO over there. Right. We have... Yeah. GTO, 4Runner. I think that 4Runner might be better than Gliska fears. I could be wrong. I have been wrong sometimes. Right, I'm just going to grab the picture of random cars that I've not photoed. I'm surprised I haven't photoed the Berlinetta, but... yeah. I just missed that one. Oh, and there's more cars I haven't photoed. God dear. Mustang and Carrera. Have we got everyone? Who are we missing? I've seen the Chevelle, of course, has cars' eyes on it. Naturally. Chris has turned up with it here. Right, so we've got Green Frog, Chris, Amy, Longbow. I did see Longbow earlier. There's Longbow. Parsnips there, Gliska's there, Shados is there, Mika, he's over there in the background. Sweg, have I seen you? I haven't seen you. Are you here? Are you ready? Haven't seen Sweg. Zav is here, and we are waiting for Stevie. So I think Stevie and... Oh, nope, sorry, I have seen Sweg there in the Ferrari. I think we're just waiting for Stevie now. I'm going to blame Stevie. What car was they driving? I forgot what car they were driving immediately. We've got a new game of round and round in circles. Oh, Porsche didn't turn. Oh, there's Stevie. With the BMW. Right. Shall we see how our hastily built, randomly selected cars perform? Let's go over here to start things off. We'll start on a tarmac circuit. Honestly, I don't know what cars are going to do here. I feel like I've got a fairly... I don't think I've got a crazy good car, but I think I've got a good option. I don't know whether I've built it right. That is the real question for this sort of a race. We've got 5 laps, a little bit cloudy. Sure, why not? Let's begin. Corvette, don't let me down. Hopefully, I mean, I also don't want to let down. The audience likes the Corvette. We do not want to let the audience down with this one. I could have been more sacrilegious with building this. I really could have done. I was contemplating all-wheel drive swapping it, and I don't think it's necessary with the size tyres we've got. I think that would have chewed up too much PI and I wouldn't have been able to do what I have done with it. I reckon the Fiesta will be quick, the M5 will be strong. The 2 Ferraris, probably not terrible options. Corrado will probably work as well. The GTO, it sucks, but the GTO, you are unfortunate, Zav, because that will not likely be very good. I could be wrong, of course. You never know, but... Right, we are off. We are underway. The muscle cars launch quickly, as does the all-wheel drive Toyota. It's going to soar its way forward. How does the Corvette handle the turns? Okay, more grip there than I was expecting, but that's good news. I guess I'd rather more grip than less, than too little grip. Oh, everyone slid to the wall. The Toyota has come through the pack. I really think that Toyota is going to be quicker than people expect. The Fiesta had a Corvette to the inside it didn't know about. Mika leads the way. I am chasing down the Chevelle, pretty much pushing it through the chicane there. Can we do anything here in the final corner? Nope. Not particularly. We will get going. I think the Fiesta might have waited for us on that one. Right. Oh, we got a lot of body roll going on there. Did not want to change direction at all going through that section. Can I get to the inside of the Chevelle? We do. And we will move up into 3rd place. Mika leads with the Corrado. I've got a Chevelle having a look. No, it wasn't quite alongside. The radar is brilliant. The radar is just fantastic to have. Because I can see if the Chevelle is about to shove its nose up the inside and I can see whether I'm clear to move across. Slight disappointing that we can't have a rear view mirror, because I'd like a rear view mirror combined with a radar, but still, either way, the radar is a good thing. I don't know why we're missing a mirror at the top of the screen. It seems like a weird omission from the game. There is a huge tussle going on behind us. That is a very big slide from a Ferrari. That is the sort of thing I want to see. God, we can't catch the Corrado. Now, it's possible Mika has built that and gone for the I don't care what it's like off-road approach, which, you know, not the worst idea. Sweg's overdriven it a bit in this first sector of the lap. It's a big slide out of the final corner and then a mistake through sort of like turn 2, turn 3, I don't know exactly what number, which has put me right on the tail of it now. I don't really get oversteer. I've got such big tyres that I'm not sliding about. We are putting the Ferrari under increasing pressure, but I'm not going to be able to pass here. It's pretty much single file through that chicane. We are little lock up from me. It's a smidge costly, and we have got in trouble. It's still a humongous tussle going on behind us through there now. Better from the Ferrari, better from me as well. No, if I get it slightly wrong, you get a lot of weight transfer all of a sudden from the car, and it's not really a big fan of that. But you get it right, it's not too bad. Ferrari does not turn in like the Corvette. We've got a great run. This is a good opportunity here We are side by side up towards the top of the hill. We'll give space to the Ferrari on the outside there, and we are into second. I mean, really, it's the lead of the race for the rest of us because nothing's getting near the Corrado whatsoever. It's just gone. This Corvette's not bad, but it is not going to catch up to the Corrado. We are going to go a bit defensive into the final corner. Ferrari looks to put its nose there, but it's not quite. It's not going to have an overlap through here. We are going to be able to get turned in. Ferrari with a better exit. We're on a slightly funky line. We still outrun it to the start-finish line. Now, I have to be a little careful through here because there is going to be a car on the outside, but that section there is where we have been consistently stronger than the Ferrari. It's a bit wide. Damn it. That's not what we needed. We may have to. It's going to come down to the final corner on this one. Because we're strong. Oh, we were strong previously. This time around, it's a little too sideways for me. Can we do anything? I'm going to actually slightly earlier on the brakes. It's very similar to last lap. Only roles reversed. I'm not able to get the nose to the inside. I'm hoping for a big slide. Oh, the Ferrari hit the wall. It's going to be a drag race. I think we might have got it. We do. The Ferrari hit the wall. Turn in slightly too soon. Yeah. I made an error at the top of the hill, and then Sweg made an error in the final corner. And yeah, I was able to profit from it. Sweg pushed us as far as they could, which is fair. There was a Corvette's width, and we made the most of it. Oh, good race. Good, very, very good race. Mika is in a different event to the rest of us, but that's fine. We had a lot of fun. In fact, it is on rally tyres. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I think the rest of us are on off-road race. Glisco's up in fourth. I said that Forerunner was not going to be bad, and it certainly is done all right there. It was a massive tussle going on for that fourth from what I saw, so yeah. What that could have done in clean air is a good question. But yeah, it's great seeing a 60s Corvette and a 60s Ferrari. Admittedly, this is a bit older than the Ferrari, but a very spectacular battle going on there. Ooh, that could be I don't think I've done a race around here yet on stream. Apollo, I am aware of your existence. Yes, I know. I know you are here. Right. Horizon Stadium. I'm going to give people a second to get out of the race, just in case it does any of that. Don't think it does. I think the game's a little bit more. Ooh. How much is an SF90 Stradale? I am curious. I forgot this is the little showroom. There's normally stuff for sale here. Seems quite like sometimes some of the hypercars, some of the price of the cars are a little bit crazy. But yeah, Skyline, Civic, perhaps a Yaris, not the most exciting selection. Anyway, I digress. Off-road now. So, Mika's vehicle is very, very fast in that previous race. However, it is likely one of the only cars on those different tyres. I think they were rally, although I could be wrong. I'm trying to look at the like tread pattern, but I haven't played this game long enough to really give that a good good guesswork. Right, clear. Oh, that should be fine. So, where Mika's car is now going to struggle a lot is on the dirt. We will be significantly faster, although this isn't the worst track. If you've got good straight line speed, you might be able to get away with it. We will see. So, yeah. Let's get going. I think the Corvette will be, again, strong here. The Forerunner could be very good. We will see. Although, yeah, I don't really know how this track is going to fool, really. I was going to go drift around the petrol station, but... right. Can we get a win? We We will try. Swag. Oh, it's a fantastic race. The Ferrari is way better than I thought it'd be. Yeah, the Ferrari, like, that's classic cars. They can be a bit difficult to drive. They're normally quite fast. They're normally quite nice, quite light. Sorry, which will help. Harlequin thing of it. Say walk Apollo. Chat hear you. The Corvette looks like the. I think it's supposed to be the Ferris Bueller car. What was the Ferris? Was it the 250 GTO? I don't remember. I've not really seen the film. I just know of the car more than anything. Either way, solid start. We've got such big rear tyres. We are able to get the car going very nicely. We are a long way back in the field. The Ferrari that we were racing hard throughout the entirety of the first race is at the front, which is going to make this probably quite difficult. But yeah, we will see. We're going to have a straight line speed test for the vehicles down this section. I say straight line speed test, it's not the longest of straights, but the GTO is, as expected, struggling. Hey, it's so heavy and it's so over PI'd, which is sadly continued from previous Motorsport and Horizon games. The Corrado, I mean, it's going to still be all right here, but you can see it's so much worse in the corners than the rest of us. And now we're going to have the power of the Corvette. And there's a very wide Porsche ahead of us. Go, go, go. Just trying to help it along. Couldn't. Oh, the Forerunners got... Well, the Forerunners killed me. That's really annoying. I guess Bliska was chucking it sideways through that corner and just overcorrected. The problem was that it slid backwards across the track, and I just had to guess where it was going to end up, and I was hoping I was going to get clear of it before everything went wrong. I did not. Second is really the best I could even possibly ask for. But while I think I have a car to keep up with Sweg, we've lost quite a lot of time early on. Round the outside of the Toyota we go with the Corvette here. Onto the dirt we head next. Can I chase down the... I think I outrun the Porsche in a straight line, which should help me down here. And it does. We will clear the 911. That puts me in fourth. We're now trying to chase down the Chevelle, which is actually having a good race here. Chevelle much more competitive. Probably the large amount of power helping. Not another one. I think that's twice now I've had oversteery cars try and ruin my day. No more. I refuse. There was a wall there. Little concern. All is fine. Can we chase down? We need a good lap, I think, to try and chase down Mika. So we handle better. We handle better than the Forerunner, but of course it has traction that I don't always have, and will pass me there. Too fast for me. The rally tires like Corrado are doing quite well. That is holding its own at the moment. So, right, in the battle between me and the Forerunner is nowhere near as good as me on the tarmac, makes sense, but on the dirt it is strong. We're also going to run a little bit wide. Mika can run away massively on the tarmac sections, but is going to struggle more through here. However, the front-wheel drive Corrado has got some decent straight-line speed, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Porsche's still behind us. I love how we've still got this massive skill check going on, just because we're like drifting, jumping, drafting, and haven't done anything massively silly to ruin it yet. This is the sort of corner, like this corner here is the place where we are going to gain time on Mika, possibly on Gliska. Gliska is driving that very differently to the way that I have to be super smooth. I can't get away with sliding because I will just lose a heap of time. Whereas Gliska can get away with chucking that sideways a bit because the all-wheel drive will save it, essentially. Which, yeah, I just can't do. To be fair to Gliska, there's probably not much of another way to drive that because I doubt it has the grip to take the corners quite normally. But it is working. It's frustrating me at the moment. It is in the way, and we're going to have to try and find a way past it at some point. Turn 1 maybe. Gliska thinks about defending. My hope here has been, I mean, it sort of worked, only I didn't quite get stopped well enough. Basically, I wasn't planning on diving Gliska there, but I was trying to make it look like I was, so Gliska would defend and take a poor line. That was the hope, and they kind of did, but have recovered it well. It's a big drifty truck in front of me that is difficult to pass. Come on, Corvette. I want a podium here. I actually think the Corrado is ever so slightly faster. I don't know. We'll see the lap times at the end. I think it's going to be really close between the top four. We're all very fast in different places, essentially, which has made this a very interesting race. Yeah. So we're very quick in that hairpin. Once again, we've got a great run through there, but we're going to get to the wrong side of Gliska's truck. Might be able to make this one stick. Oh, there's a Corvette-sized gap, and we do. Just. Oh, that was close. There was a Corvette-sized gap to go around on the outside there. We put the Corvette in it, and we have got the momentum through there. Will Gliska... Oh, Gliska's got a good run out of that final corner, though. It is a drag race to the line between a 60s Corvette and a Toyota 4Runner. And I think... Oh, no, we've got another lap. We've got another lap. I thought we'd already done all the laps. We have got it stopped into turn 1, but I asked a lot of it through there. That's annoying. Gliska's going to slide through here. We are going to... Gliska ran wide. I slid in front of the 4Runner through that one. We are actually catching the leader slowly, the lot of us are. I tried to catch the slide and flicked it a bit too much, although that has actually hindered Gliska more than it hindered me. The sort of attempt at a correction there. Is the 4Runner going to be able to do anything? I do not know. We have got to be perfect through here. We know... Oh, Gliska's absolutely sent it through that one, which has sent us a little bit wide. We're going to have to send it through this one. No, we're actually... well... Yeah, it's just the traction. I can only take that hairpin one way, and while it is quick, it is one of those that, yeah, if we have an all-wheel drive traction car slide the inside of us, I'm going to be in trouble. And try as I might, it will not be enough for us. Good race. A good race in that one. Stevie's missed a checkpoint. I think the Corrado was quickest again in that one. It was incredibly close between all four of us, as expected, as I thought it would be. Yeah. Swag takes victory, helped by staying out of trouble. Yeah, helped. The GTO was not bad, actually. You are right, Zav. I guess maybe all-wheel drive helped it. Some of the other cars here might not have it. But yeah, the GTO was not too shabby there. Damn it! Just missed out on the podium. That is a shame. The 4Runner just wants to rotate in every braking zone. Useful in some ways, awful on lap 1 where I didn't do. Yeah, if you're not prepared for it, that is definitely going to be a scary one to suddenly come up against. This Corvette is a very solid car. It is a very, very solid car indeed. Where do we want to finish our races here? You know what? I'm tempted by. This is an odd one. I don't know how this is going to go with these cars. I'll almost say the Barracuda is terrible at everything. I'm surprised. I really thought the Barracuda would be quite good. I thought that would probably work here, but apparently not. That does massively surprise me. Yeah, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Now, this cross-country circuit, in theory, could work to the Forerunner's favour, being the only one that can land a jump properly. However, it's also quite technical in some points, which won't work for the Forerunner. The Corrado will be quick, because a fair bit of this is tarmac, but then there is grass to deal with. I genuinely am unsure what way this is going to go. I'm not going to do it at night. No, I want to see where we're going in this race. Yeah. I'm very, very curious. I don't know why I did that. I'm very, very curious indeed to see how this one will pan out. This will be the last race before we do swap lobbies. I've just realised I haven't quite done the timing right for this. I apologise to those in the second lobby. Not quite done this the way I intended, because we are finishing the stream earlier today, so everyone can go and watch the Formula 1. Because I want to watch it, and I'm sure plenty of you will want to go and watch it as well. But yeah, nice spot on the grid would be good. At least put me with the other cars that I'm likely competing with. I say that, you never know. Whose car might suddenly come good here. I spot a Porsche behind me. Well, Forerunner's ahead of us. The Corrado's behind, and the GT... Well, the Ferrari's all the way at the back. What's going to be good here? I don't know. Okay. The Lambo's not got off-road tyres. Well, I don't know what tyres he went on for this one, to be fair. But yeah, the Barracuda, I mean, he's struggled off the line as well. Maybe it doesn't get massive tyres like some of the muscle cars do. I know the Corvette's not quite a muscle car, but, you know. Well, this sort of twisty stuff, the Corrado will be super strong at. Apparently the GTO is quite good at it. My Corvette less good at it. We come out of ghost mode now. That's been a bit of a pain. Now, use the speed! The Fiesta's good handling, but what can a Fiesta do against something like this in a straight line? We will try... I mean, I'm trying to stay out of the way. I'm trying to find a way past some of these. You're going to slide through there, that's fine. I'm going to try and cut underneath everybody and see if I can utilise that to good effect, which I did. That was why I was searching for an alternative line, figuring they were going to be scrambling over the same bit of tarmac. If I could be clever, I could maybe find a way to make something work, and sure enough, it did. Big jumps will not cause problems for me. Looks like it caused issues a little bit for Avi's Porsche, but didn't really see too much. Mika's not up at the front, which makes me think, Mika's a long way back, which makes me think Mika may have missed a checkpoint in the early melee, or hit a wall, or some sort of problem may have befallen a Volkswagen there. Don't know which way I want to go. I'm going to try this way. The others have gone a different direction, which is fine. I think we both have to do a jump. I don't know which one's better for us. It's about even, really, because we've come out with this with a big dive bomb, and I'm not going to stop in time. Didn't intend for such a dive bomb. Maybe we did gain time, because I think we were behind Sweg when we went into that. So, yeah. It's worked out quite nice. Oh, that's a tighter corner than I remembered. The Ferrari followed me. Don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going either. These tracks are still relatively new to me too. That's a bouncy wall, thankfully. Pinged me back out of trouble there. Yeah. A lot of people didn't quite realise how tight that corner was. I did, and I got stopped. I clicked a pissing tyre bundle. Yeah, well, Lombo hit that inside wall. Yeah, this one has fallen apart a little bit in technical stuff. Corrado has arrived. The Corrado has always been quick. That thing is ridiculously fast, though. So quick in a straight line for a car that will presumably have less power. It won't turn through this section particularly well. But it's got so much straight line speed. Chris has got to the front. What's Chris driving? Dino. Dino's working here. Again, help. There's always an element of help by not being in a fight. At times that can be very useful. Right. We will turn through there. So we think the Porsche isn't very good on the jumps, which would make sense. The Corrado will be good at this section, and there's not really anything I can do about that one. We will just slow it down here and go. Hope that I can... Basically, I hope I can be fast enough in a straight line to annoy the Corrado. Don't know if I can or not, but that's what I'm going for. I think I prefer this route up here. I think this route is quicker. But yeah, I'm not sure. This was back in the lead of the race. Great battle going on up at the front in this. Why we've gone ghost mode? Good question. Maybe I just thought we were going to get rear-ended. I really want to turn that off. It's really annoying. I'm glad that this is a thing that in normal multiplayer races, sure, that's great. I just want to have control over it. I don't want ghost mode in my races, please. But yeah. Ooh. That bit of street furniture knocked us slightly sideways. This is a section where the Corrado is going to be very strong in comparison to the Corvette. Thankfully, this section is followed by grass, which is where the Corvette is then very strong against the Corrado. So that helps us. I don't know if we're catching Amy at all. I've not really been measuring the gap. I've got enough of my own kind of difficulties to deal with. We'll have to see fastest lap times at the end unless there is a mistake from the Porsche ahead of us. Right, through here, taking a little bit of a different line. I don't know if it'll work. Hopefully it'll work to keep us away from a Volkswagen, which it has. Yeah, I think we are gaining on Amy slightly. I'm going to just have to hope that the Porsche has more bouncy, difficult moments on the landing here. That would be useful. If anything, it feels like we've gained quite a lot this lap around. I don't know which line's better there. I kind of like going faster through the first part, but it does make me slightly slow in the hairpin here. Amy has lost a fair chunk of time to the leaders. Didn't see what side they opted for here. Okay, there it is. Come on, Corvette. Let's go. Let's go. Got one more lap. Again, it's gone ghost mode. Oh, no, passed too much. God, that was so close to being perfect. It was so close to being spot on for the Corvette, but it was not quite. And that was a problem. Mika's turned in a little bit late through there. There's a chance at a podium if Mika gets held up by the Porsche for a little bit, and I am able to make the most of my time on the grass, essentially. Chris has lost a heap of time. I'm going to presume clip to wall fighting Gliska. Yeah, this section, the car just doesn't want to turn. Two ahead, much better through here. Mika's made a little error. Will that error be enough to allow me? He's just got so much grip through there. I was trying that section. Alright, launch it in the grass. So we know the Corrado's going to struggle. And it has. We are closer, but not close enough. We may be able to get past the Corrado in straight line speed, though. That is the hope. Because we've got straight line speed down here. We've got this quarter onto grass. I pushed it. Desperately trying to carry speed. It's not enough. It's just not enough. Grip or speed for me. The Porsche is still there. Amy's had a better lap this time. I've had a scruffy one. Amy's had a better lap. There is no slipstream from me here. We are all going to this lane. This lane does seem to be the preferred one. I mean, if I hadn't overshot the braking zone, could we have caught Amy? I don't know. I feel like we probably wouldn't have done. I feel like Amy's found some pace in this final lap. Very defensive against the Volkswagen there. Put Mika all the way to the inside. That's it. You two fight each other, knock each other out of a checkpoint. Would help me massively. But no. They both fought valiantly It'll be a drag race to the line. We get close, but not quite enough. Not my best ever pieces of driving. I mean, we got the lap time. We got the lap time down. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. The Dino didn't quite have the pace, but had a good start. Very close between the 4Runner and the Corrado. Very close between me and the Porsche. The Ferrari not quite as good there. I think my suspension helped me. I think that was really helping around some of that. And yeah, we were clear. Shadows did not like their bit. Chris hit the stadium wall. That'll do it. I've hit that one. Yeah, Shadows did not like their Mustang. I'm surprised. I thought that might work, but it did not. So that is unfortunate. Scott, thank you very much for the super chat, for a generous super chat. Like I say, broadcast salute, that's for subscribing. But we'll have a donutting Corvette salute to you, sure. Why not? A new one. I like the Corvette. It was good. I would say it was a solid front running car. Not the best. That goes to the Corrado, but it was up there. It was sort of a car capable of a podium, and on the right track it could definitely get a win, I think is the best way to sum it up. But we will now, I've got lots of skill points though, that's fun. We will now go and leave the convoy. Oh, I just realised Hyper joined, and Hyper is supposed to be in this one. We shall get those who are supposed to be in. I don't know who's on my friends list. In this one, right, Impega. You are supposed to be in this one. Hyper was supposed to be in this one. Rusky, Dangerman, Ewan, and Ollie are in this one. Now, if you would... Is Ewan... No, I don't think Ewan ever appears online. So, that's fine. We'll find a Ewan. The others shall get themselves connected, hopefully. There we go. Now... Okay, we've got Ollie. Is that everybody? Who are we missing? Rusky is the one that we have not got yet. Hopefully someone will get them an invite. Drake, thank you. Let's say, have you got any of the filming crew managed to do a car hat in Horizon 6? Probably. I'm trying to think now whether I have or not during a race. I'm sure I have at some point. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of one, but there's probably been one in a video at some point. Certainly some of the cross-country races. But, yeah. Okay, Green Frog was there. That was embarrassing. It was good fun. I very much enjoyed that one. Yeah, hopefully we can get Rusty connected. I don't know if they're still about. Yeah, they should be. They should be. I don't know. There we go. Okay. We have got everybody. So, we're going to start with Lucky Dip Racing, just because of the time we'll finish, and whatever time we have left, we will do some normal racing. For this Lucky Dip, we will go B class, and they will go up into A class. So they're going to be faster than they were previously. Not crazy fast, but at a sort of a good, respectable level as well. Now, if you do wish to take part, you can do so by sending a message to Ewan. Ewan shall be in charge of invites. It's been a while since Ewan's been on invite duty. Send a message to Ewan, and he will try and get you connected. Now, you need to message either via Xbox or via the Xbox app if you are on PC. And yeah, we'll try. I don't quite know how that works on Steam. I have no experience of it and no knowledge of it. But yes, if you send a message to Ewan, Ewan will try and get you connected. Of course, Ollie has a very big truck. Why am I not surprised? Ollie is the only one that will be excited about drawing that in a Lucky Dip race, pretty much. There are cars here I haven't got photos of, so we are going to do that. Is that a Ghibli? It is a Ghibli. Cool. So, yeah, Ewan's game target is the third one on the list, down the side of the screen. Or if I go in here, there you go. That is Ewan's game tag. Send him a message. He will try his best to get people connected. And while that happens, I am going to go and do some wheel spins, possibly. What cars have... Did I get the only thing from this? I don't remember if I had enough. I now don't remember what happened. When I looked at this. No, okay, so we didn't. Can we get to the super wheel spin? I think we can. Like, we'll get the super wheel spin because maybe something interesting will come out of it. We can. Haha! Go! Super wheel spin. Look, I've had one wheel spin today and it was bloody brilliant. Come on. Not great, not great, not great. I mean, not terrible. Would have preferred the Ferrari, if I am honest. I'm going to take 150 grand, though, while I am here, of course. Oh, got another normal wheel spin. Go on, then. I mean, I'd take another one of those XLT trucks, but... wow. Highly disappointing. So disappointing. Alright, I think we might have one more space. We're going to do the biggest burnout that we can on this. Yeah, we've got full-on drift steering and everything going on. Yeah, I don't know if we have anyone. I don't know if we have international at the moment. We will. It's possible we've got someone. No, there is still space. I'm sure Ewan is trying to get invites sorted as we speak. The Stone, thank you very much for the super chat, for a very generous super chat as well. We will have a donut Mustang. We'll have a Mustang donut for you. I guess a slightly sacrilegious Mustang donut with it, you know, with its engine, but still. Thank you very much. So thanks for the years of entertainment. Binge watching you survive the hunt videos again, and Horizon 6 content as I'm recovering from a bone marrow transplant for my leukemia. You've undertaken been the perfect thing to watch during this difficult time. Thank you. Oh, well, I wish you the very best of the luck and speedy recovery and all that, I hope. Yeah, that's... I imagine that is incredibly difficult, so I do hope, or I do wish you all the best with that, and I hope you feel better soon. Hope it all goes smoothly. So, yeah, I'm glad I can bring entertainment at a difficult time. I really don't know if we've got anybody else or whether we're having issues trying to... Oh, there we go. What a name. That 205 is leaning. Oh, that's a hell of a lean. Right. I guess it is time to draw some cars. So, let's me. Where have we got? We've got a million tabs again. Right, over here. Let's do that. Right. So these cars we are going to draw. These will be B-class cars. You can upgrade them to A-class, however you see fit, and try and make them work. So for this race, just so everybody knows, for this race we will be on tarmac only. Your car is only going to be used on tarmac. Alright? Don't need to worry about any other surfaces, just a tarmac car. Everyone's on the same page. Bruh will go first, and you shall be driving a Hyundai i20. Same rules as last time. If you do not have the car, cannot afford it, then do let me know, and I will redraw your car. An i20, not going to be a problem. And that's a nice, and it's actually a very nice car. I like the i20 very much. I'm quite jealous. So yeah, good luck with that one. Next shall be Rusky, who is going to be driving an RS6. Well, it's a big, boaty car. I mean, always a little jealous of that one. You know, the RS6 is always very cool, but that one might be a tougher one to make work for tarmac racing. You never know, but it might be. Good luck to Rusky. Drake, you are up next. You shall be driving I don't think that's in the game yet. I am not sure. I think that's coming as the season car. I don't know if you can. I presume you can't get it any other way. I think that's for the whole series, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think you can get that unless you can buy it, and it's just a weird prize for a festival playlist, which I feel is not going to be the case. Can I check? I don't know, Drake. It's a 370Z if you can buy it, but I don't think you will be able to. Let me know if you can't get it. Ewan. Actually, no, wait. Fox. Marvel Fox. You are up next. RS3. 2011 RS3 Sportback. Probably slightly better option than the RS6. It is a bit smaller, a bit lighter. Won't be as powerful. Probably more likely to work, I would say. Ewan. Be great. I say be great. I don't know. Maybe you'd want the RS3. I feel like probably not, but you never know. Ewan. That's in the game? I don't think that exists in here. I've not seen an SRT10 Ram. I think Ollie would have been very excited had that been a car that you. I think that might be a car that is coming. Maybe it's coming to the game at some point. Oh, where is the? Oh, it's in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that. I mean, pretty sure there's not. It's not in there. Is it under here? Car collection. Pretty sure there's not an SRT10 Ram. Ram. No. Unless it comes under Dodge. Oh, the Dodge is coming. The Dodge is also coming soon. Okay. The next... Is that really the next... The next one? This one? Maybe it's in like the next update later. I don't know. Regardless. Doesn't matter. Can't have the Ram. So... okay, so Drake also needs a car. Right, Drake... Your redrawn car is a very good one. And one that most people will have by now. So, Drake, you get the Evo 3. And Ewan, you will get the Honda S2000. Lucky bugger. You very lucky bugger. Right. Impega is up next. I've lost track again because everything is changing around. Yes, so sorry, Darryl was asking. Yes, so this is upgrade them yourself to the top of A class. We are doing tarmac racing, so they only need to be good on tarmac. Pega, you are going to be driving. I don't know how the hell you get that. Did you buy it? Maybe. That feels like that could be very strong. Nismo GTR LM. In fact, let's say source on here. Let's say it's from the auto show, so you should be able to buy it. I felt that was more likely to be a prize car. That could be strong. That could be very strong in when Pega's driving it, so it's likely good. Does Dangerman have a car? Did I give Dangerman a car? I've immediately forgotten. I don't know. The names just shift so much. I feel like I forgot Dangerman, but I am not sure. I'm going to get... Ollie can have the next car, because I'm trying to go alphabetically and it keeps shifting. Ollie, you are going to be driving... Lamborghini Miura. Very expensive. Very expensive car. I hope you have the 1.7 million to buy it. Again, I feel like it could be very strong. You've got a lot of PI to play with in that one, and I mean, it's Miura. They're normally pretty good. So, yeah, that's good for Ollie. Shaded Forest. Let's see what you will drive. Dangerman doesn't have a car. Okay, right, so we're in Shaded Forest. You have got SVT Cobra. Yeah, that's a strong shout. That's a good vehicle, I think, for utilising here. Dangerman needs a car. Dangerman, you will be driving a 350Z. That one you can buy. That one will probably, again, another car, very strong in previous Forza iterations. Hyper. You are up next. You have got... you're not going to be able to get that one. Well, maybe you've got 20 million. I certainly don't. Hyper, if you have 20 million and want to spend all of it on a Shelby Daytona, that's for you. I'm going to hazard a guess. You can't afford it. Unless you got it from a wheel spin. We'll Wang, you can get a car. You can... Oh, no. Oh, no. Good luck building that. Jimco Fastball Racing Spec Trophy Truck. There's always someone. Honestly, I'm surprised that this set of cars had been fairly good until that. I am going to work on the assumption that Hyper doesn't have a Shelby Daytona. So I'm going to re-roll their car, and they can instead have an A45 AMG, which is not bad. Much like the RS3. Oh, Hyper did use my car voucher for the Daytona. I mean, it is likely to be quite a strong car, if I'm honest. So, fair enough. Thank you, Hyper. And I shall be... Oh, well, I'd happily have a 350Z, but we have got it already. I shall also be screwed. Should have taken an AMG. Can I do anything with a Class 1 Illumicraft?
Welcome back, Alex.
How the hell am I going to make that one work? Yeah, okay. Illumicraft. Where is it gone? Why can I not see it? What is the matter of fact? Why can I not find this? Oh, that was my cars. I thought I clicked buy cars. Right. It's Class 1 buggy. I mean, is it... It's probably the better buggy up. I don't know, actually. It's heavy. This is going to be very difficult to work with, but I think my only option, I'm going to have to make it all-wheel drive. I think I'm stuck on off-road race tyres. I don't think I can put it on slicks. Let's have a look. So this is going A-class, remember. Right, tyres. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Ooh, now that's made me question a lot more what I was going to do with this. Because these did not used to get anything other than off-road race. Oh, that's made choices a lot more difficult. The thing is, I don't think I'm ever going to make it a handling machine, am I? Rally tyres could be a good compromise. Although this could have tremendous size slicks. Because the front's a 345. What are the back? Okay, it's 345s all round. Ooh. I might go for a crazy route with this then. Can I drop? I can't drop any weight out of it. That sucks. Okay, so if I wanted to do that, what tyres would I have to be on? That's the question. Oh, that's now quite tempting, isn't it? Oh. Do you go 800 horsepower with rally tyres, or do you go... I don't know however many 100 horsepower I'll get with... oh, wait, wrong engine. Let's see how much horsepower I get with the stock engine. Can't be turbocharged, that's a shame. I mean, it's still a good amount of power. I'm annoyed I can't make it lighter, that would be great. 600 horsepower... 600 horsepower... at 3,700 pounds is... I think if I'm doing slicks, I don't think I need all-wheel drive. I think it's going to eat up. I think I'd rather power. I'd rather deal with the power myself. I should probably have done this. No, okay, so it starts off with a race gearbox. I'll take some weight out of it for free. Actually, I might stick a rally diff in just in case the standard one's terrible. This is one of these vehicles that I feel like this is going to be terrible, but I think this is going to be terrible. There is a small chance, a small weird chance, that this is better than I expect, because I was not thinking I was ever going to see slicks on a buggy. I think it'll be too heavy. I think whatever I've done, I think regardless it's going to be too heavy, but if I end up in front of people, I might be really annoying to deal with. What is the steering angle on this? Does this... Hold on. Have I done something silly? I don't think I could change the suspension. I feel like that's going to just cause me to understeer a lot. Nope, I can't change the suspension even if I wanted to. And there's no harm in doing that. I can do that for free. Okay, so I have got drift car steering, which is just going to lead to ploughing. Cool. That can't go wrong. I'm really, really surprised this is allowing other tyres on a buggy. Cool. It makes for some interesting potential for some vehicles. Ollie is going to be very excited if they hadn't realised this, because some silly vehicles might actually be usable now. Now, maybe it's just because... Now, that does look like drift steering, doesn't it, really? That's absolutely nuts. I guess we will see how it goes. Hyper has got the Shelby. Maybe the Shelby will win everything, and it'll be... that is likely to be a fast A-class car. Let's face it. Before we go racing, I'm going to tune my car, because I do not think it is going to... Oh, no, wait. Wrong way. I don't think this is going to be reaching... I think 147 is, like, aero limit. So I might as well just apply that there. Short gear ratios. Don't have to worry about a clutch. Awesome. Got my engines at the back. Got a lot of weight over the rear in this, which is good. Right, shall we? Hopefully. Can I lower it? That is a good question. Yes. Bump. It's not going to lower it that much. Don't really know what I want, but we are probably going to want there-ish. Like just somewhere roughly in the middle. Probably good. Maybe a slightly softer front. Nope. Don't know, actually. Maybe we just leave this somewhere roughly in the middle. I'm thinking... I don't know what I want. This might make it undrivable, but... it might not. It might make it better. We're just going to guess. I feel like having it maximum soft is not a good idea. Either way. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems high. And it used to be like 26.5 was the way to go with these. Okay, it's squatted down slightly. Oh, it now handles like a car. Okay, we've stopped it wallowing. Right, have we got everybody ready? You and it. Okay, let's have a look. Bra is over there. I'm here. Darvel's here. Rusky is here. Drake is somewhere. I think I saw Drake. Drake is here. Ewan is here. Forest, you are here. I see you doing donut. Hyper, I've seen. Wang, I did see somewhere. Where have you gone? Weird sentences. I didn't think. Oh, you're over there. It's Danger Man and Pegger and Ollie are the ones we are waiting for. We can do... Yeah, we can do some pretty good donuts here. This buggy could be the surprise of the evening, I think. Or it could just be crap. I do slightly expect it to just be crap, but there is that unfortunate little bit of hope that it might not be. What is that on? Have you done the same? You might have done the same, actually. I was going to investigate the... Yeah, okay, so the trophy truck's on slicks too. Let's have a look at... Let's do a tyre check. That's on sports or something. That's on semi-slicks. Hypers is on maybe sports, maybe rallies. The Audi looks like it's on rallies. Not a terrible shout, actually. Sports, maybe, on the SVT. The RS3 is on slicks. It's a good mix. Pega is here. Of course, you've got to have that livery. That is the most appropriate one. Now, time for tyre check. Tyre check on everything. I'll also just get random shots of cars I do not have yet. That looks like could be sports or rallies. Okay, everyone is ready. Danger Man out of the festival. Danger Man is out of the festival. Is Ollie got out of the festival? You need to be out of the festival, because otherwise if I start a race, it will not let you join. So someone shout at Ollie and tell him to get out of the festival. And then we will go over here and see what happens. Sweg, thank you very much for the bit for the donation. Sorry, and also the bits. But it's saying thanks for the awesome racing. It was great fun. I thought Ferrari was going to be underpowered, but it wasn't. It was fine. Didn't like the cross country though. It was a bit too late. Yeah, that does not surprise me. Okay, Ollie's out of the festival. We can start. In any case, hope for some more soon enough. Yeah, I had some very good racing against you in that one. Always fun. Right, we're going to go for 5 laps. All of this early afternoon car theme. Anything goes. And we will head to A class. This track could work for the buggy. I think it's just going to be too heavy. That's my big concern. Is it won't be fast enough top end, and it's going to be too heavy in the corners to counteract that. But I think it's going to be better than being stuck on off-road. It's definitely going to be better than being stuck on off-road race tyres. It looks very silly with the slicks. It looks like something we would build on beam. It does look like something we've made on beam for a tournament somewhere, and someone got unlucky and drew a buggy and had to try and make it work. I do apologise for burping mid-sentence. God knows where I want to start on the grid. I mean, front is always good. So mine is lighter than the Jimco. The trophy truck is even heavier than mine, about 1,000 pounds heavier. The RS6 will be heavy. That's about it, though. The rest of this field is quite light. Come on, buggy, let's go! A Lumicraft for the win, maybe. The Nissan has not got off the line. This has got off the line incredibly well. Bloody hell, it turns good. It's just going to be the straight line speed where it sucks. Okay, we've all done exactly the same thing through there, because no one knew how much grip they may or may not have. Right. Come on, buggy. Let's go. Oh, bloody hell. Come on now. I think Danger Man was sort of thinking about having a look and then got pushed into me anyway. So, we know, and to no one's surprise, Danger Man will be quicker than me in a straight line. I think almost all of these cars here might be. I just outturn everything so far. I mean, I've driven poorly through there. Yeah, we really struggle. Once we get past like 120, we start getting really, really big problems. And this track is quite quick. So this track is going to be one where I am running into a lot of problems because I simply do not have the speed, the top end, to compete with some of these cars. Ollie has slid into a wall, and a Miura is going to lose a spot to an Lumicraft brake. No, that corner's not that quick. At some point I'm going to remember that corner is not as quick as you think it is. We are again going to pass a Miura. If I could stop bouncing off walls, that would be wonderful. What I want is like the stadium truck jumps, and then have something I need my ride height for. I've lowered it as much as I can, but it's still massively high compared to everything else. In Pega, I'm going to guess may have missed a checkpoint or be involved in collisions if that Nismo has dropped all the way back there. We have got SVT behind us. The RS6 is surprisingly leading the way, although this is probably one of the more power tracks in the game, I would say. So if the RS6 is built as a power machine, it will work here. Will the Cobra get to us? Well, I'm going to make it go the long way around if it wants to. Right, break down into turn 1. Yeah, we've got so much grip in this buggy. I've done exactly the same thing again because I was busy with the race and not learning from my mistakes. We're going to throw away a podium because I cannot get one corner right. Hey, Ollie. I actually turn into these corners ridiculously well. This is such a weird build. I did not ever think this would happen when we do these. It is interesting though, because it means for these like lucky dip stuff, the race buggies, the stuff that would normally be almost useless, actually not terrible. Like, it can be made to work. I don't know. This track I would definitely be better off with rally tyres and 800 horsepower. However, other tracks, I think we might see this a more technical circuit. That's a menacing sight behind a Mura, just light bar of a racing buggy, practically pushing it down the straight to turn 1. Now, getting through there, Ollie has gone wide. Oh, I didn't know what way that was going. That's a shame for me. This time we get it right. We cut back underneath the Mura, and we will move ourselves back into a podium position. The 370Z is remaining about a similar distance. No one's got an answer for the RS6 at the moment, which is surprising. I wasn't expecting the RS6 to be the car to beat. Helped by a good start and all that, but it's been monstrous and fast here. I think I slowed too much through there. I think it could have been quicker had I got braking right. We gained a little ground on Ollie. Now, last time around, the Mura ducked underneath us. This time around, I'm not going to let that happen. We get acceleration out of the corner is good. I just run out of puff past 5th gear. This starts getting a struggle. We'll send the Lambo looking wide. Oh dear, no, should have been much later on the brakes through there. Ollie's good through that section. No, I've driven a poor final lap is going to cost me a podium again. Ultimately, I think the Mura is better at this track. It's just got the straight line speed, which I don't. And we can draft behind it. I can try and do something good here. But it is going to be a struggle. We're going to need Ollie to do that. What is going on? Ollie had lag. Well, that made it very... I wasn't really sure where that car was going to be. And in being probably a little cautious, because I thought it was having a crash, not wanting to get involved in it. Yeah, I don't think we were catching it anyway. I think we could hold up Ollie, but ultimately the Lambo was a little bit too fast for us. Rusky will win with the RS6. We will cross the line. It's still so much better than I thought. That's so much better than I would have thought. And a Lumicraft buggy would do. And the trophy truck was the same, actually. Now, trophy truck's likely to be better at this track. I imagine that's got a lot more power than me. May have better top end. Yeah, I am very pleasantly surprised. I'm so surprised that it's so exciting that those vehicles get more tyres. They might actually be usable for some fun stuff. We will hopefully have time for 2 more races. Yeah, the Mustang was ridiculous. You were just saying the Mustang was fast in this race. That Mustang was very quick down the straights there. Which means the next tracks... That was probably one of the most power-friendly circuits. Some of the other tracks will not be so nice. That could be an interesting one. Okay, so right, trophy truck also struggles like me, just too heavy and no top end quite, which is unfortunate. Right, I think we've got everyone out of the race. Let's go. We'll try and be efficient with this one. Right, go on, buggy. I feel like, yeah, this track could work for it. Right, why do you want to be cloudy? Let's just have a nice clear day. Let's go. Right. Harlequin, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A roll car. Salute to you from chat. The slick tyre cars might prefer this track. I think the issue I have a tiny bit is I've chosen to use slick tyres to try and compensate for the fact that it's a buggy and the fact that it weighs 3 million tonnes compared to some other cars here. So while my handling is good because I'm on slicks, some of the other stuff might be equally good. We'll see. We will see how this goes. This is a track that should suit the buggy better. All things considered. There are some longer straights. There are some straight still. I don't have traction issues. That's good news for me. That gives me some confidence. Ooh, that's a lovely spot on the grid. But RS6 launches faster, will vanish. Mustang very fast in a straight line. We'll have to deal with a tough corner immediately. We are not bad off the line because there's just no wheel spin. I've got the engine at the back and slicks, so there is just no wheel spin at all from the buggy. The RS6 could not hold it through turn 1. It will be faster down here. Okay, so I can't. I was wondering, couldn't do it, if my ride height would let me go over that curb. I figured it would. It didn't. So we have got RS6 leading a buggy, leading a trophy truck through the streets of Tokyo. This is the Forza racing that we love. This is what makes Forza racing so much fun. Because where else would you get this as a race selection? Well, the trophy truck is probably a bit too heavy to really make this work. Now, the RS6 is going to stretch its legs down here. That's fine. We will get under brakes into turn number whatever, and I have just slid back end through there, something terrible. However, Rusky's RS6 then does a very similar thing into the next corner. Stop, why have you let go there? I don't understand. It just decided it had enough of grip. I guess that's one of the things we can't do is give it any rear aero. Yeah, that's kind of frustrating as to why it suddenly let go on that one. I think it might be the slight steering under the brake. I don't know what Polly's barking at. Something outside. Probably a cat wandering around the gardens below, and you can just see it out the window, or we saw a squirrel, maybe a bird. Who knows? We've got a Daytona fighting a trophy truck back there. The RS6 is just genuinely rapid. I outturn it if I get things right, but the RS6 does seem a bit more stable, if you like. Right. No. Okay, turning too soon. I'm trying to make up time. The thing is, I can't really make time on the RS6 at the moment, so I'm gambling on that one there. I wasn't trying to even go over the curb. I just turned in a bit too much, but I am taking risks that I probably shouldn't be in all of this. Oh. Let's see. Again, slightly. Yeah, I don't think I can catch it. It needs Rusky to make a mistake. The scary thing is, the RS6 is strong, and I could probably give it a good run for its money with a perfect run from myself. I made a couple of errors early on and now can't recover from it. But we are miles clear of the rest of the field in the vehicle that we all thought was going to be. Still doesn't like slowing down for that one. I think it's trying to get it to change direction as it's braking. It really doesn't like that. And a lot of the cars that I normally build will be fine with it. So, Yeah, I've got to stop doing that. The Daytona is clear in third and is keeping pace with us. I think if I drive well, the Daytona will drop back. I just need to drive well now and not make any... We've got 2 laps to try and set a faster lap than the Audi. We're now in a hot lap competition. The trophy truck's still clinging on in 4th around here. Right, through the gears we go into turn 1. It's so stable to drive. Like, there's no wheel spin. There's nothing from it. It just turns and accelerates out the other side. I swear normal cars can go over that no problem. Admittedly, that one, again, I think I don't see the end of that curb until I've already turned in. Apollo! I've had enough of your nonsense. I don't know what's going on outside. Something's going on outside that set him off, and now I'm trying to deal with a bloody dog being a nuisance. I'll shut you in the bathroom in a minute so I can finish this race in peace. It's not going to matter. I can't catch the RS6. It's a real shame that this has ended up in a very dull, really spread out race. We didn't really see that with the B-class cars. These A-class cars are so vastly different. Considering our B-class cars were built for multi-surface stuff, and these have not been. These are really very, very spread out. Had a better end to this lap. We actually got that corner right. Stop sliding. Yeah, if I could get some rear aero, I could get a slight bit more. Almost. No, slight bit more grip at the back to stop it from stepping out randomly. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, maybe it's ended up a little bit too stiff, having tinkered with the setup as well. Maybe I should have been better off running it slightly softer with some of these curves. Yeah, the RS6s. RS6 is continuing to extend the gap. If we ignore the RS6, it is alarmingly quick. Unfortunately, can't ignore these are not the vehicles. The Daytona, I'm not surprised by the Daytona being good, although the Daytona has just lost out on a podium at the moment. Like, you would expect the Daytona to be up there in A-class. RS6 and 2 off-road vehicles and a street circuit feels mad. Some missed checkpoints have got on in this. Easy mistakes to make. We managed to... I think you've really just got to get this stopped in a straight line, I think. Otherwise it gets upset. Yeah. I think that's the trick with it. The only way you're going to get it to behave. Really can't have any trail braking at all going on, otherwise it gets really unhappy. It's been a slight better final lap. We're not as good through this corner I've seen the struggle on. And a little more caution on the way in is the way to go. Yeah, that's better. That is much better through there. One more turn for us. Don't hit the curb. Losing the back end a little bit. Yeah, we've pulled away from the field. Oh. Yeah, so we were quicker than anything else by a second. I just can't get near that RS6. This has been a weird... That's been weird. That's been really weird. And the trophy truck gets third. How am I like 2.5 seconds quicker than a bloody Honda S2000? The Fairlady Z didn't really work as well there. Slicks were the way to go at that track, I think, and because I just had a bunch of power, well, I say slick, it was rally-tired RS6 and two slick-tired off-roaders. That should not have worked. Okay, Hyper saying that the Shelby didn't like the curves. Yeah, I had issues with the curves. That should work. That absolutely should not have worked, and yet it kind of did. It's not going to be a ridiculously fast vehicle at the end of the day. However, for this little championship tournament thing, challenge, whatever you want to call it. Okay, there's where I missed a checkpoint in the Nissan. I didn't actually see the Nissan's lap time. But yeah, for a lucky dip thing, where you get an Illumicraft and you think it is all over, the fact that it got 4th and 2nd is ridiculous. That's just mad. That's great. Did not expect that in the slightest from the buggy. But that is a cool new thing for those that haven't seen it, because I didn't know until I just built that. The buggies and off-roaders can now run on slicks. Whether that'll be much useful overall, I don't know. But yeah, it's cool that you can do that. Sweet, thank you for the donation. So the buggy is great. Potential YouTube highlights. I think it handled the way it did under braking, because it's basically a 911 with a heavy engine in the back. Yeah, I mean it's that, and it's got no aero, and it's a buggy that shouldn't be doing this. I probably messed the suspension up as well, which there probably is a way to tune that better. But yeah. Right, unfortunately, I do apologise to those taking part in this second part. I got my timings wrong when we were doing stuff, and this is taking a little bit longer to get through. It is going to have to be time to end, because it is Formula 1 time for everyone who would like to be watching it, and that is going to be me as well. So yeah, I thank you all very much for watching. For those taking part, I hope you enjoyed it. There will be plenty more opportunities to be taking part in these in the future, because these are quite good fun. I will be back streaming on Wednesday. Crusader Kings will continue. We will see who knows whether we can take over England or get bored and take over France. That is going to be it from me. A very big thank you to those of you who donated, those of you who subscribed. It is greatly appreciated indeed. However, that will be it for today. Until next time, bye.